a friend in me. Good morning, good afternoon, good night, whatever time of day it is for you. My name is Justin Cullip and a whole host of names. And today is a Friday, which means it's a glorious day. As I goof around on Kingdom Hearts 3, playing in the easiest possible settings altogether. Which means easy mode, but on critical. And I'm doing this just to mess around with the game. I'm not trying to do anything special or...
Take this.
Okay, the first thing we've got to do is head down the street.
Galaxy Toys is on the other side of town.
Enough! I done goofed that one up. Do 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 do. You got a friend in me.
Hey, why doesn't that toy move?
I guess it hasn't figured it out.
Figured what out?
I can make it move for you.
Oh. You're from the
Phrasing.
dream, the first of the Xehanorts.
I'm so honored you remember me.
Oh no, he can move.
Way cool.
Look out!
I need to go back and go through that tweet properly later.
Gosh, well, I'm kind of worried about
Okay.
our new friends.
Speedrun tech. Grab him. Here we go. Come up here. Oh, it's there we go. Get this. There you go. I should just let it fade in. Oh look, bad guys. Oops. Good morning, Argotti. How are you doing today? I'm trying something different. Instead of streaming on Twitch, where I don't seem to get any attention, I'm streaming on YouTube, where I don't get any attention. How you doing this morning?
Try this. There. So long.
And I am playing the game on easy modes. I got all the easies on. Oh, honestly, I played through this game enough to be able to earn this. I'm probably going to temper a little bit more. I actually have 4 or 5 written scripts right now. Well, script notes, because I don't like scripts in general, but I have moderated my temptations. There's a lot of stuff that's obvious that seems, or at least it seems obvious to me. But the theory crafting is, I want to go insane on it, to be honest. I want to start throwing out some stuff.
I know what to do, Sora.
Oh, someone could come in here and make fun of me. I'd go, I forget if I still have the level 1 critical save.
Come on.
I'm just being honest. I have played through this
This is the
game
one.
in the most absurd ways. The only thing I have not done is all pro mode. That's the only thing I haven't done yet. But I have done level 1 critical. But yeah, they don't have a lot of information out on 4 yet. Where the team made the big mistake is when they originally posted the picking up the Guardian Defender off the ground out on Destiny Islands. That got all of the theory crafters, big boys, small guys like myself, just going berserk forever. Definitely do that. The Remind DLC is absolutely brilliant, and it fills in some of the gaps.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Friend in me.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm right there with you. If I didn't have the job I have, it would be a lot harder to get away with the stuff that I do. My current job requires very little effort from me unless we have a whole bunch of tickets coming in. And then I'm required to do stuff. But for the most part, no. I don't do a lot. And I get paid a lot of money to not do a lot. Oops. We'll come over here real quick and we'll pick up the Petit Ribbon.
There.
Or waste an ultimate. But yeah. Government work makes things a lot easier. High jump. Water boost. Did you get anything new? Damage siphon. Okay. But yeah. So right now,
Sarge, roll call.
I'm
Sir,
before
yes,
my
sir.
work schedule, but I could probably stream for another 3 hours.
Ham said Rex was in the video game section.
Oh boy, let's go!
Are we talking about Arceus?
Yeah. Yeah.
Because as wonderful as that game is, I got bored with it. And that's like after 200-300 hours into the game. But something that's really interesting is the Verum Rex stuff. So with, what is it? Scarlet and Violet coming out, I hope they don't make it like Sword. Sword was so easy. I hope they make it at least a little bit of challenge. I don't need it to be I'm grinding out Pokemon for weeks on end to get them strong enough to take the Final Four. But it would be nice to have a bit of challenge. Make me earn the experience all. I'm just saying, if they take away the experience all from the very beginning of the game, it'll make it a lot better.
Not done yet.
My God, I really am a super nerd, ain't I? But yeah, a challenge mode might work too. See, I think something that a lot of game developers, so let's rephrase that, aren't understanding is that we can't just be satisfied with your basic offerings anymore. You have to put something more out there for us. And a really good example of this, and as much as I don't like Pitchford as a person, I can respect him as an owner and all that stuff, but I don't like him as a person.
There we go. Next.
He made sure his new game had some type of randomizer to it. Why? Because everyone's playing randomizers. People are enjoying playing randomizers. And I think that's something that we should be seeing from more games whenever they come out, is a randomized mode from the beginning. Hire the people making these.
Yeah, keep them coming.
And you'll find that your games will be so much better. Like no joke. I think it's Supersonic or whatever his name is, or Shadow Sonic or something like that. Shadow Sonic or Sonic Shadow made the Kingdom Hearts 2 randomizer. And I believe he did it by himself, or he may have had some help. I don't know. But that's the guy you need on your team. He's going to help you with balancing issues. But no. It's like, okay, well, we're going to be super passive about this. No, be active in the community. So, fingers crossed, even though I know it's not going to happen.
Come on, fellas.
How about a rando mode from the beginning?
Sora, look! That must be the window Sarge mentioned.
Speedrun for what?
Back off! Back off! Back off!
Oh, what hit me? Oh, yeah. They look amazing, and I don't have the money as of yet. That's the way I'm going to phrase it. But once I do get it, That's one of the few things I'm gonna do. I'm gonna start randomizing the game. Yes, 551. Awesome. I think my channel is doing well right now. I posted one of my theories, and it's already over 550, and it hasn't even been a week.
We want to rescue.
Now, I don't know about other folks. That's spectacular for me.
Back off!
Yeah. I want you guys there. You drop roll springs and other things.
Back off! Yeah.
Sora, look!
But yeah,
That
that's
must be the
something I want to
window
get
Sarge
into.
mentioned.
At bare minimum, I have to wait till my next paycheck, which will be in like a week. But honestly, that's what I want to do. And then someone's I don't know where they're at in progress to it, but they're also working on making a Kingdom Hearts 3 rando. Which I've got to say is nice too. For me, Kingdom Hearts 1, after playing the rest of the games, out of the mainline titles, is the worst only by proxy. Because all 3 games are spectacular. Oh crap. This is one of the side effects of playing with the everything dies in one hit. You die in one hit. Got a friend in me. I gotta let that juice come back up. Okay.
Back off! Back off! Strike! Yeah. Back off!
It can't be.
Yeah, the side games are where the big catch comes into for the series, and the 1.5, 2.5 collection, if you got the Story Up to Now collection as well, is probably the best way to do it. It contains all of the playable games without emulation or without having to spend absurd amount of money. And we're talking human money, not in-game money. Oh my.
Come on, fellas! Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Sora, look! That must be the window Sarge mentioned.
Oh yeah.
Back off! Back off! Yeah. Yeah.
2.8 actually isn't that bad. I would love to say that it's a Garbo game, but it's not really. It's an okay game. What it feels like, and I know some people might take offense to this, it feels like a test engine for 3. Like, they sat down and said, okay, this is what we want the engine to look like. Does it work? Okay, let's make a little side game. And that's what it came off like. Exactly. That's the key right there. Is it worth the full amount? And it's one of those things I say it's not, but I'm a hardcore fan of the series.
Hey, there's some over there.
So let's be honest. You know I have that game. DDD. I will always complain about what that game introduced. I love the concept. I like that it introduces flow motion. But time travel was neither needed nor appreciated in the series. And I don't care what anyone says about that. That is the truth.
Back off. You'll be okay. Yeah. Yeah.
But personally, I think Nomura mopped himself into a corner. It all really began with DDD, and it was used to post hoc explain how things happened. Why you have the hooded cloaked figure, which that means one technically has time travel in it. No, they did that to retcon. See, I've said this before, and I know I'm going to say it over and over again throughout my lifetime. Nomura is a discovery writer. He writes like I write. Which means, for an individual book or individual game, he's fantastic. Nice, concise storytelling. However, whenever you're writing a series of games, he does not do the proper planning to make sure it's completed. And then after they introduce time travel, next thing that happens is, and that was in DDD. There we go. It's supposed to explain part one, why everyone knows so much. There is Union Cross that has time travel in it. Yeah, it's just a silly concept for a game series like this. You never needed it. And back cover. Back cover had time travel in it. Or at least the understanding that time travel was happening in it.
Yeah. There.
But yeah, it's this one, it's DDD, and it's back cover that's kind of Union Cross, that goes over the concept of time travel in the series. I hope time travel stops at 3. I'm hoping no more time travel, no more of that stuff, because it's not needed in the games.
There.
Sorry, this boss gave me so much trouble. This is cathartic. But no, as much as I appreciate the games, time travel is never needed. seeing the future is very much a thing, and you don't need to be able to literally travel through time to do that. You could have still had the breaking the taboos of reality by looking into the future in and of itself. And that's why the Master of Masters fades away. And Sora could have done the same exact thing and had the same issue. When they get to the Keyblade graveyard, he's been contemplating the future and looking into it. And whenever he sees the future, he sees what happens. And you have that first cutscene where they all die. And what he does is then he dives into everyone's heart and protects them early. When they arrive there, everything goes down the way it was going down. And then, bam! He's made his taboo of saving people. Because that would explain the foretellers as well. Yep, there's a theory.
You guys should check it out.
Yeah, there is a theory there. Hold on one second. Okay. Mom broke by projecting / reviving foretellers. Now I have something else to script. This gives me 6 weeks of content to go from. It's gonna be versus 13. Everyone knows it. It's the truth. What's gonna end up happening is thank you for the like, by the way, on the video. The truth is, what's going to happen is this is going to be Nomura getting his versus 13 out of the way. He's had a boner for that game forever. And now he's going to be able to complete the game that he's wanted to make. It's the reason there's so many similarities with it already. I have no problem with it because Noctis got his own game. But it just needs to be its thing. And it needs to stop there. I was hoping he would do Verum Rex first. That way he could get it completely out of his system. It's just kind of like hard to take a look at what he's doing and going, oh, okay. This obviously isn't versus 13 in Kingdom Hearts skin. But I think he got most of it out on 13 or on 15. Because that, based off of the screenshots we've seen of the old versus 13, a lot of those story points take place in 15. So this is something we have definitely seen come to pass in other places. Okay.
Oh, whoa.
Let's see.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Whoa!
Wee. I wonder who those guys are.
What? Careful, Sully. If they see the KID.
That's fine. We got nothing to hide.
But you're the CEO.
And we know kids aren't toxic anymore.
Back off. Back off. Hop on. Come on.
I'm looking to abuse this game, by the way. I'm not looking to play it.
All right.
Nice, Sully.
I'll feel much better when Boo's back in her own room.
Me too. Good thing the laugh floor's not too far.
Come on, fellas.
Entirely for the shits and giggles. Based on what it seems like, they're not. It seems like what they're gonna end up doing is, from what Nomura has already said, is they're bringing back the reaction commands. So I think with that, they're not going to worry about attraction flow anymore. My biggest problem with the attraction flow is
I wonder where Boo's door
they're just
flew
not
off
awesome. They're not awe-inspiring. Let me see if I can do this without
Don't take too.
turning off the hits, the one-hit kills. But reaction commands are definitely making a return. Nomura has stated that outright. I don't do news for the most part because there's so many other channels that does it that it's not fun to listen to HMK and then Cynical and then
Hold on.
Sormalam and then Skibelade Sarah. See all these other people repeat the same thing, trying to over-exaggerate how exciting it is. The worst problem about the attractions, though, is they essentially make the game too easy. Now, if I was doing a hardcore playthrough, I normally don't pay attention to those. And it has more to do with, it all depends on if I'm being lazy or if I'm trying to, okay, that's nice to know. But for the most part, yeah, I understand why people don't like them. They're OP and they kind of break the game. What a lot of people do forget, though, is that so did reaction commands. Reaction commands busted. Literally busted Kingdom Hearts 2. But they love reaction commands, but hate the attraction flows. I just think they're a bit gaudy. And that's what a lot of people say, and I do agree with that. I think that the attraction flows make things way too easy.
Whoa!
Whee! Bouncing, bounce, bounce.
Hurry! Hurry! Take out these goons!
More?
A really interesting point about that is the final battle with Xemnas.
You guys are doing great.
You actually had to be... You didn't have to be a great masher, but you had to know how to mash.
Good shot, Sora.
Which I thought was kind of an awesome thing. So, literally, the first time I played the game, I only did, oh my god, Riku's. I didn't know you could do both of them. And my first playthrough was on normal, so no big whoop there. My second playthrough I did on critical. And it took me forever to figure out what I was doing with that fight that was causing me to fail it so often. Because I had no idea that you could do that.
This booster!
No, like my first time doing it, seriously, I only did Riku's lasers. Because I didn't know you could do Sora. I'm just going, mashy, 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 mashy. But yeah. I went back through on Critical, and whenever I played it on Critical, it's like, oh wow, yeah, I'm doing something wrong. What is it? Admittedly, doing this part with the one-hit kills is just like playing it on all pro codes anyways.
This booster!
Yeah, that's exactly what it was, but first time playing through, I didn't catch it. What? Ah. Yeah, triangle on Riku, X on Sora, and you're supposed to just mashy, 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 mashy away. But I was so enthralled that because my first time through, no issues with it. It was that second time that caused me issue. I remember. So, I had just gotten back from New Jersey. And my PlayStation 2 got busted because one of my idiot pseudo-cousins decided they were going to jam something in there. And I forget what it was. I had to borrow... she would become my wife later on in life. But I had to actually borrow my to-be wife's PlayStation 4 or PlayStation 2 in order to play it. With the condition that after I was done, she would be able to use it no problem. I remember tearing up the game. Okay, good. Mad Pika. But yeah, I remember doing that. I remember having a lot of fun with it back then too. I need some ingredients.
Just imagine the yummy stuff little chef will whip up with this.
I miss those days.
There it is.
So, back when I was living with my mom, I didn't just like sleep on a mattress like most people do. So, we had, it was a mattress, because my mom liked to pick up stuff secondhand and I was poor. And then on top of that was a futon. Eventually the futon had just like broke down. It was old and rightfully so. But we still used the futon frame.
Back off!
It'll be okay.
Back off!
No, I got them first. That's all right. But yeah, we I remember sleeping on that bed. Oh, that bed. You can't see it because I'm not feeling photogenic today. But I used to be, like, when I started playing Kingdom Hearts 2 and I heard Sanctuary for the first time, dear Lord, I'm, like, on the edge of my seat. Ah! Okay. Let's go ahead and save the game real quick. But I remember so much about this series. I remember my first time playing it. Me and my little brother, we played most of Square Enix's games together. Okay, I need to be more careful with those guys. Because they just did that again to me. Me and my little brother are sitting there, and he's upset about it. Because he's like, why is it called a Keyblade? It's not really a blade. It's not a sword. I'm like, it doesn't have to be. It's like a mace or something. And I forget the exact words he used, but that's essentially what it boiled down to. And as the game goes on, he's like, none of these look like swords to me. Where's the blade part?
Enjoy what's left of your miserable life.
Back off!
Okay.
To get out of the factory.
Haha!
Back off! Back off! Back off! There!
Okay, good. And if this is your first time here, my name is Justin Coolip. I have a whole host of names. That's a long-running joke about demons.
If you find a contraption controlling
Okay.
those things and smash it, that should do the trick.
There we go.
From the cage past the stairs.
And I'm a Kingdom Hearts theory crafter. If you look up at my playlist, you'll actually find how much I theorized for Kingdom Hearts 3 before it came out. Oh, shoot. No, those are... Okay, I don't have to worry about that one. That one's not mine.
Look who's starting to sweat.
And I do a lot of theory crafting. Now that Kingdom Hearts 4 has been announced, we know the name of the arc. We know, we have some idea what might be going on in it. Or at least I think I do.
Come back! You can't run off, kid!
I hope you join me on this journey because this is going to be an amazing couple years as they start to announce more and more and more.
Back off!
And you can always find me either whenever I'm streaming. I think I'm going to be streaming back and forth here and on YouTube. Or here in Twitch, I mean. Switching back and forth. Streaming here to get a little bit more discoverability. And my Twitch is actually monetized. There we go.
Pretty sure the
Mother... But yeah, you can expect to see a lot more theories coming out of me. I kind of came across another one today. I like speculation. I was chit-chatting with, I think, Kingdom Ace the other day. And,
Pretty sure the control panel for this place is
so this is what we're going to do for here.
upstairs.
I don't know. So I remember being a part of watching the phenomenon that was Frozen. I don't remember Frozen 2 hitting that same level of peak interest. With that said, though, I do expect Frozen to make a return.
Pretty
What
sure
I would do... Wait, why did I instantly die there? That
control
should
panel
solve
for
the
this
problem.
place is upstairs.
You chumps ever wonder when my computer's Guess what, losers? I decided to ramp things up a little. It's just one of real...
Give me a second, and then I'll be able to start talking back again properly. Okay. But yeah, if I was Nomura, the worlds I would choose would all be worlds we have not visited yet.
Alright, I'll give you
Whether old school Disney or new school,
more freaks.
I would do 2 Pixar, 2 Marvel, or 2 Pixar, 2 Disney, 2 realistic IPs, a Marvel IP, and a Star Wars IP. Oh, I do not like that. That guy always hates me. That's the way I would do the world list. 2 Disney, 2 Pixar, 1 Marvel, 1 Star Wars, and 2 photorealistic ones. Since that's going to be something they're 2 Square Enix ones, I mean. Let us actually visit some of the worlds that these people have talked about in the past. Let's visit, Cloud's world for real. Let's visit, come on. Hit me up with something good. Pirate ship, yeah! I would probably do, since they teased it, Ultimate Form, we're gonna go ahead and hit this down. I would do probably Avengers. And not the Endgame Avengers, but the early Avengers, like the New York Avengers. That's what a lot of people are talking about. I would do Star Wars after Part 6. You can even do a Jedi Academy, basically. I would do Inside Out. I would do Encanto. I would do Coco. And I don't know, I haven't watched Turning Red yet. But you can even do a Treasure Planet. Or Titan IE. Or Titan AE. Titan AE would actually feel more thematically correct because it's about rebirth.
Would you care to do the honors?
You could get a lot out of it. I don't think they're gonna do they might do a Mandalorian world, but based off of the ATST foot, I think they're gonna do it post Battle of Endor. Does Mandalorian take place between parts 6 and 7? I haven't seen the show, so I don't know.
Let's go to the door.
It's just something I don't know. Mandalorian was one of those things that never interested me. Like, I like the universe of Star Wars.
Back off! Back off!
However,
Here we go!
I think for the most part, the entire series is badly written.
Back off! Back off!
4, 5, and 6 aren't badly written, they just have bad pacing. Yeah, The Mandalorian might actually work. Mandalorian could definitely work if it was before the Battle of after the Battle of Endor, before Part 7. Which, don't even get me started on Force Awakens and the trilogy that came after that. Like, no joke. So you don't have me on Facebook, but I literally was live posting on Facebook about my first time watching through what's number 9, The Rise of Skywalker. And I'm sitting there typing out how I feel about the movie in real time. And I have so many people... Oh no, I think I do have you on Facebook. People are like pointing and laughing at me over it. And I summarized the entire movie by "This is why the movie." Because that's how I feel about The Rise of Skywalker. So I hope it doesn't have anything to do with Rey's trilogy. We're not talking about Ginny Testamovsky's Clone Wars, are you? We'll come to blows over that. Or are you talking about the actual Clone Wars movie?
The door. We can drop down from here.
Okay. Because they gave Mace Windu one of the most badass segments.
The fire is spreading. So long.
Okay. As long as we're on the same page, I'm double checking. Because Ginny's was amazing. This is the most unprofessional group of people I've ever seen in an office. It is Friday. I should probably actually put in a legit day's work. Alright, I'm going to cut the stream here. I actually do have to go to work now. As much as I like to do at-work streams, I don't think that's going to be a possibility. I've actually been assigned to a real project now, which means I have to be paying attention. I might stream tonight, and I'll definitely be streaming tomorrow morning about 8 a.m. to about 10 a.m. If I stream that long. I have a Warhammer to play tomorrow, and I think I want to get down and play a lot of Warhammer tomorrow. With that said, good morning, good afternoon, good night, whatever time of day it is for you. My name is Justin, cool up in that hole, host of names, and may joy be to every last one of you.